Hello and welcome to Science Concepts with Bhavna Agarwal. In this video, we are going to talk about transpiration pull. So, have you ever wondered how water manages to reach up to the very tops of such tall trees? And can you imagine if you have a glass of, say, any soft drink with you and you put a straw in it, will the water reach up to your mouth by itself? Of course not. There is some force which needs to be exerted, or there's a pull that needs to be created, which forces the water up or the drink up through the straw. What is that force actually? It is a suction force. You need to suck out the air from the straw. So when you are sucking out the air, you are creating a low pressure inside the straw, and the external pressure being more, that pressure on the outside, on this surface of the drink, forces the drink to rise up through the straw, because when you have sucked the air out, there's a low pressure that is created inside the straw, and the atmospheric pressure, which is obviously more, it exerts a pressure on the liquid, and that pressure, it forces the liquid to rise upwards like this. Somewhat a similar kind of force acts in plants as well, and that is known as the transpiration pull, which forces the water up through the xylem channels to the tallest of the trees. So suppose we have a tree over here. Let us draw the diagram of a tree in order to understand this in a better way. So this is a big tree. Let this be the ground level, and these are the roots of this tree. So the water is first absorbed by the roots, and then it reaches the center channel, which is the xylem channel, which helps in the movement of water up through the branches to the every nook and corner of the tree. So let this red line represent the channel of xylem, which branches out into each and every branch of the tree. So it is something like this. This is just a representation. You can just imagine that every stem, every small tender stem, has a channel of xylem in its middle. Transpiration is actually the loss of water from the leaves. So when the leaves, they lose water, loss of water from the leaves. This is what is meant by transpiration. So when the leaves, they lose water, there's a low pressure created inside the plant, and it is this low pressure which creates a suction force, because in the ground level, as long as the water has to travel to the inside of the roots, it happens here by the process of osmosis and active transport both being involved here. Some energy is spent and water is absorbed. So the water is already present in the xylem column at the root level, but in order to reach up to the highest point, the force that is created is because of transpiration. So when transpiration occurs, that is the loss of water vapor occurs from the leaves. There's a low pressure inside the plant, and this low pressure pulls up the water from the roots to the tallest of the trees. So this is about transpiration pull. So now you know what is transpiration pull and what is the force that pulls up the water to the tallest of the trees. Thanks for joining me in this video, and if you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button and do subscribe to our channel if not done yet. I'll be coming up with more such interesting and informative videos, so keep watching us and don't forget to share this with your friends as well. Thanks for joining me.